Hi, this is June Mickens from Executive Advantage. Welcome to this edition of Straight Talk. Tell me, are you feeling overwhelmed at work and don't know what to do? Or are you doing well, but still feel as if something's broken? Stick with me for the next few minutes, and let's explore what may be happening and a way to turn it around. We've been blessed at Executive Advantage to work with talented professionals. Whether they're individuals coming to us for coaching support to advance in their careers or grapple with a challenge, or they're folks working with us as a part of a company engagement, we get to partner with some really phenomenal people. There's one exercise we do, especially with our coaching clients, that invariably touches a nerve. In fact, it tends to expose a level of dissatisfaction and vulnerability that often surprises people, even people who are experiencing a great deal of success. What's the tender subject? Balance. To put it bluntly, for far too many of us, something's broken. For a moment, don't think about others. Think only about you, where you are right now in life. Are you devoting reasonable amounts of time and energy to all of the aspects of your life? Or are you sacrificing pieces of yourself, perhaps unwittingly and unwillingly, to other parts that are taking more than their fair share, and you've been doing so for too long and more frequently than you should? If I'm touching a nerve, I'm sorry. Well, not really. You see, your life may be out of kilter, and that lack of balance may make you sad or tired, moody or resentful, ineffective or whatever. But now that you know there may be an issue, the choice is yours. You can stay right where you are. In other words, you can keep doing what you're doing. And if you do, you'll keep getting what you're getting. Now that sounds like a winning approach, doesn't it? On the other hand, the choice is yours to come to grips with what's happening and why, how it's impacting you and possibly others, and most importantly, what you can do to turn it around. Want to take the journey toward balance? Well, my friend, all you have to do is start. See this as a journey. Your life didn't get unbalanced overnight. It's not going to magically fall back into place overnight either. Achieving better integration of the parts of your life is going to be a journey. Don't expect it to be a sprint. Turn more of the focus on to you. I can hear you now, though. June, that's just selfish. Maybe, maybe not. If you want a life that has greater balance, you've got to devote some time to understanding what's happening with you. You also must start getting to know you, your purpose, your responsibilities, your desires, your limits. If you don't define these for yourself, others will do it for you, and that's when you lose control. So let's get back to that concern about selfishness. By no means am I advocating that you become a mean, callous, or uncaring person. That's why this step is to turn more of the focus toward yourself, not all of it. When you're living your life in a personal deficit state, what's happening is that you're putting a disproportionate amount of your time, energy, money, or attention into others' buckets more than you're putting into your own. In other words, you're robbing you. Now, sometimes we make conscious decisions to invest extra time in a certain area for a specific purpose, and that's a good thing. When it lasts for an expected time frame, you can manage because you've decided to bite the bullet and hang in there for a while. The problem arises when your special task or person or season eclipses even the extra time and attention you've planned. that's when you begin to feel the resentment or frustration rising. And so, while on this journey toward balance, a key step is to reconnect with what's important to you so that you can make choices about what stays and what goes. Admit that it's okay to set healthy boundaries. You'll never have a life that integrates its various parts equitably unless you establish healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries help you to say no to those requests or tasks that aren't yours and that really should be taken on by their owners, or to those opportunities that are presented and that may be good but aren't best for you based on your short or long-term plan. Establishing healthy boundaries puts you in a position to regain control. It puts you in the right mindset. But then you must ready yourself for action. Up to this point, we've talked largely about what you must focus on or understand in order to begin establishing greater balance in your life. But I hope you know that balance isn't just going to happen. Getting there is going to require action, not just one time, but continual. So, decide what you're going to tackle first. Identify the parts others play as well as the ways you contribute to the situation. Decide on a course of action and practice until you reach a point of stability in that area. Then begin the process again with the next hurdle. Finally, think through how you'll respond to resistance. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but here's a fact. Not everyone's going to be thrilled that you're taking this journey toward balance. Some may be miffed because they're jealous. They don't feel empowered to take this on themselves, and they resent seeing you do so. It reminds them of where they're falling short. Others may be ticked because your greater balance pushes back to them things that they dropped on you. Still others will be offended because you just won't be as accessible to them as you have been. Whatever the reactions from others, please don't give up. Your desire for a better, more well-rounded life is important to you. Don't let someone else rob you of it. So, develop a support system, a trusted person or small group of people whom you can use as a sounding board and on whom you can practice your efforts to stand your ground. So the choice is yours. Do you want greater balance? It may be scary, and you may have questions, but don't let that stop you. If that journey toward balance sounds good to you, reach out to us here at Executive Advantage. We're here for you, not just at the beginning of your journey, but all along the way. We're here to help you build that thriving business, career, and life you dream of having. Why don't you contact us today and start your journey?